Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. So today's video is a little bit different, and we're talking about, I got my notes, so I'm ready, the legacy you want to leave, and things that your parents didn't teach you. So these are things that you need to teach your children, or things you want to kind of give back. Like everybody you meet, you treat them with kindness, show them love, and all these weird kind of things that your parents didn't really teach you as you're growing up. So let's get into this. So number one, teach morals and ethics. A lot of this is something that, oh my gosh, when I go to the store today, kids do not have morals. I mean, seriously, they're cussing, when they're not around their parents. This is crazy behavior, guys. If parents could see what their children do when they're not in their presence, oh my God, they would be appalled. So always remember to teach, even if you have nieces and nephews, teach them morals and ethics, guys, and teach them that their word is their bond, and stand for something, have meaning in your life. Of every person that you meet, you want to portray that you're, you have brains in your head. It's crazy, these kids nowadays. All right, number two, work hard to deserve and be worth something. So you want to work hard because you get what you deserve, and then your work ethic has meaning. It gives you driven, it gives you purpose. So these are things that my parents never really, I mean, my grandfather did, but my parents they're really busy working. So a lot of this stuff you really learn on your own. But if you have somebody that's an influence in your life, be this kind of influence. And number three is, you will fail many times at whatever it is you're doing, and remember, it's all a part of learning. Yeah, so I've failed at, gosh, many things: relationships, money, you name it. I haven't made the best decisions in my life, but I've owned them, and we just pick up and try not to make the same mistakes more than twice. So, all right, number four, be honest with others and yourself. Always be an honest person. Don't lie, cheat, steal. You don't want to be an adult doing these kinds of behaviors, for sure. And when you're young, man, you want to be a good person and treat others with the same respect that you deserve. So, I mean, some of them seem kind of like no-brainers, but a lot of kids are not taught these kinds of things. All right, number five is, learn that life isn't fair and you don't always get what you want. This is a problem in today's society. Parents are giving their kids everything because they just don't want to deal with them. I see it everywhere I go. The grocery store, they whine, cry, moan, and their parents really don't have the money to be buying them toys and whatever they want, but they give it to them anyway just to shut them up. So don't do these kinds of things. This is terrible, because it sets that child up for failure again and again and again, and you don't always get what you want. So this is a hard lesson. And number six is, never lie. You always want to be honest. You have got to find an honest bone in your body, especially as an adult, because doing the right thing comes up a lot. And you want to have integrity, and being an honest person definitely is integrity. Number seven, don't blow and spend everything you earn, and to get ahead you must save. This is one of the hardest lessons, is when you get paid on Friday, you get that first job, and remember not to blow everything. This is important to teach anybody, whether it be nieces, nephews, you know, your children, people that you know, your best friends growing up. Show them the way, you know. All right, number 8 is live like you're broke and don't take on a lot of debt when you're young. Don't get a lot of credit cards. Don't get an auto loan. Buy beaters, because cars are not assets, they're liabilities. They never appreciate unless you buy a classic car, and even then it doesn't appreciate all that much unless it's really, really old. Yeah. And number 9 is toxic relationships are bad for you. So negative Nellies in your life, if you have them, you got to get rid of them, and that will show that you're growing towards, you know, healthy relationships in your life. If someone's always putting you down and always, it's just, there's always one in the bunch, you know, they don't have any nice thing to say about anything. They moan and complain about work, and that's all they do. So it's a very unhappy person, and it becomes very toxic very quickly. So get these people out of your life. And number 10, have a thankful attitude for what you have. Be grateful, and remember, things could always be worse. Put yourself in other people's shoes. There are people that are homeless, you know, people that have been sick for a long time, people that have cancer. Can you imagine? I mean, just remember that your situation is usually temporary unless you're terminally ill or something to that effect. Remember, you guys, be kind to one another, and always, there's always something positive to look for. So